I have not looked at this since Monday. I did, though, look at it after the stream, when the stream was downloading. I did have a quick nose, but I didn't change anything. But I think I now know what the problem is, and the only way to see it is via the debugger. Yeah. So here we go. So I'll get myself safe so I don't die. Right, let's get out of the way. There we go. So if it's one of these. There we go. This is the one. So as you can see, let's press F10. Oh. Hang on, let me just mute that for a sec. Right, so I've just muted that so it's not going to get in the way. But as you can see, look, we are setting the frequency of a voice. The problem is, this is the voice that we're meant to be setting. Yeah? And if I press F-E... Ooh. Well, I didn't know that did that. Oh, cool. If I press F11, right? Look, the keyboard's going. So we are going down it, but it's setting this voice instead. It's setting voice 3. And that's why we're not getting any noises. We're setting the frequency of the wrong voice. So we need to look at the we need to look at that and see what we can do. Right, I'll turn the sound back up so when we start doing it. But yeah, that's the problem. So the problem is in... I've got sound effects up, yeah. Yeah, it was speed. Yeah, speed code where speed doesn't matter, yeah. It did the job and it did it well. It did the job and it did it well. Just didn't do it quick. But I don't care. I mean, well, I do care. That's why I'm glad I didn't do it. So, it's because we're doing Y backwards, but we're moving forwards when we're setting the when we're setting the frequencies. So we've got to switch this around, yeah. So instead of doing DEY, we're going to do INY, but we're going to have to put a test in there. INY #3, and then if it's not equal to 3, so it does 0, 1, 2, yeah. Then that should solve it. 0, but we're going to have to naught. We can get rid of all the -1s now. We can get rid of all the -1s. Whoa! Right. Oh, 2 more. So, we should end up with a noise, hopefully. And we don't. Well, something happened there. Let's run debugger and see what's going on. Let's make it safe. That's it. Out of the way now. I think it's that one. Right. So we're not actually. So we are not changing 3. Oh. Oh. We did change something. Right, so I'm gonna have to look at this. So voice counter. Oh, the stepper. Still have -1 in the stepper. That's okay. That should be okay. It should be okay, but never tell. Let's make us safe. So we must be crossing an octave. Is it lowers? Lower? Is it lower? So B0, but we end up in 7. We end up in 7. Because we are where's the one that we're doing? So we're setting. So we're starting 026E, yeah? And then we're testing for 0149. So I'm just wondering if our test is not running. Yeah, because it must be going over. So I think our test is not working. So this fella here. So bypass voice. Oh, that's when it's 0, right. So we subtract from the low, we subtract from the high, we store it back, then we load the high. Is it equal to the voice high threshold? If it's equal, it should then go here. If it's greater than, it should bypass it. So then it's this one. Right, are we... Why sub from high? Because we're crossing, right, we're crossing from 2C8 to 149, yeah? That's right. That's what this, we don't set the carry. So if it's borrowed from the carry, then that will subtract 1 when the carry's done, yeah? Yeah? So it's the test. So we need to, I'm going to put a breakpoint here to see if it actually goes to the low test. Also need to find where the frequency, well, we'll see where the frequency memory address is when we look at the code. Let's do that again. So we should break. There we go. So it's looking at 8F. Right, it's 8F. So we're still in 0 page. I still can't believe we're in 0 page. So 8F is there. So that's looking at F5. Oh, that's the low byte. So that means 90. Hang on. Low byte. 93 is the high byte. 93, that's there. So it's already gone down to 1. It's already gone down to 1 in the first go. It's already gone down. So this should, greater than, it should then not, and it at. See, that's already gone up to the top, hasn't it? Even though 93 is the high byte. 93 is there, which is 1. Why is it so high? Why is the pitch so high? Yeah, I think we ought to. But my thinking is, why is it in the high range when we... Are we setting... Right, let's have a look. So we're loading... Oh, John, you plank. You plank. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. We're gonna have to load it. We're gonna have to load it. There we go. It was storing the low byte in high frequency. You have the plank cap on. What CPU is my environment running on? It's an i7. The C64 debugger doesn't run well when it's not in admin mode. It runs perfectly right in admin mode. But the problem is you can't fire debugger from within VS Code in admin mode. It won't let you do it. It just won't let you do it. So I have to put up with it. Oh, that sounds so much better. That sounds so much better. Oh, that is so... That is so close, isn't it? No, mate, I've tried. I've tried. It has a bit of a fit. Let me do it. All right. So here's the debugger there. That's the one I'm running. Yeah. So I'll stick it in admin mode. Run as administrator. So F6. Doesn't like it. Let's take that out. Doesn't like it. I think it's that one, but let me go back. Let me just turn admin mode off that one. Let me just look in the settings to make sure. Aston, stop. Nico, stop doing that. You're making me worried. Oh, oh no, I'm not. I'm running 64.58.4. Hang on. That one there. That did do it, didn't it? Yeah. Right. See? Doesn't like it. It hasn't fired up. As soon as I turn it off, and then fire it up, works. So yeah, can't force it to run into admin mode. It just won't have it. Just won't have it. And that, so I just live with it. I mean, basically, what I do, you've seen what I do, yeah, is I run it and then I whop the emulator up to 400. Whoops. So I up it to that like that. But it doesn't sound particularly good. But there we go. Anyway. So that... Oh, I'm not quick enough. No. I've set it not to throttle. I mean, it's on 3.2. It shouldn't be throttling. It shouldn't be throttling. But there we go. I mean, it works. It works alright if I do this. If I right click on it and say run as administrator. There we go. You get the black screen of death. And hey presto. There, well, it's running. But I can't keep it open because it just spools. If I reset that, oh, got to detach. That's it. If I reset that and then do Shift F6 on this, I think it spools. Yeah, it spooled up a second one. Look. So I just can't win. I just can't win. I don't know why it does it. I don't know why it does it. Yeah, I don't know why it sounds different or behaves differently in normal mode than admin mode. But there we go. Right, so we have got one of the sound effects on working. It's going to be interesting to see how the other ones react as well. Right, let's go into other modes, because who else uses that? Who else uses the floater stuff? The boxers, they do. So that's going to be what, 4? That's going to be 4, isn't it? Wave 4. No, boxers. Floaters, swoopers. 5, isn't it? It's 5. Oh! We got a bug. We got a bug. It'll be. We can figure that. We'll sort that out later. But that's doing it. So who else uses the floaters? Miner. Now miners. That is boxers. Oh, I can't remember now. Let's get. Have I got the alien? Did I put everything in the alien? Oh, I didn't put them in there, did I? Is the miner in the pod drops? I thought that was the builder. Let's find the Vic code. Miners, level 6. Level 6. Right, so 6. Oh, your defender type. Was is that yours, mate? That Defender type clone with the ATATs. Is that yours? Oh, I've got to be quicker, haven't I? I've got to be quicker on the old mark with this. I thought it was very clever when I saw it, when I saw a video of it. I thought it's very clever the way it's been done. Especially, I think it's got the parallax in it as well, hasn't it? Which I thought was very, very clever. But I haven't played it yet. I am going to grab it. Right, so that sound effect is working on everything. So we'll wait for the builders, but that sound effect is working on everything. Nice. Right. So we need to do this all over again. Dear. For the rest of them. Oh, that was another thing. Oh yeah, that's another thing. We're going to be using different waveforms, aren't we? We're going to be using different waveforms. So we need to put the waveform in. Yeah, I mean, a game doesn't have to be massive if you make it addictive. That you've got to play it again. I've got to beat the high. I've got to beat my previous score. Gotta. I like them sort of games. You know, even if they are cheesy and they don't look very good. If it's engaging and you just want to beat your score again, you've got yourself a winner. Right. So we need a voice waveform. We need a voice waveform because Arcadia is just brilliant. It is nuts. It's rock hard, but you just want to play it again. You just want to play it again, and that's why I want to disassemble it. Because I don't know if you've seen the C64 version of Arcadia, but it is absolute pants. It is the worst port I have ever come across, and it was written by the same guys as well. Absolute pants. And I don't know if you guys have seen Arcadia. I mean, I can do a little demo. I mean, on the Vic, it's nuts and rock hard. But then you go on to the 64 and you think, what? I think they spent most of their time on the bitmaps. Why? It was a brilliant game. Why are you messing around putting bitmaps on it? I'll show you in a minute. But let's talk about the waveforms, because we was going to... Where's my notes? Where's my notes? Here we go. We was going to share a voice for the explosion and fire, yeah? Which means that we'd have to change the waveform of that voice. And we cannot read the SID chip. So we need to store it. We need to create another thing, another place to store the waveforms of the voices, yeah? So here we go. Let's do this. So this is the waveform. So we're going to store it there. Like so. I mean, I'm just wondering, do we do that with a frequency? Do we set the frequency? Yeah, we do. So we'll set that, but then we're going to use this here when we turn it off, yeah? So because we've got it set to pulse and we don't want to do that. So, oh, I've got to set the gate on as well, don't I? But that's all right. That's all right. We can do that. And it's comma Y, and we can just do this, can't we? That'll do it. Because then it's going to take the waveform that we've set, and then it's going to take the gate off, because we don't need the gate on after that. Oh, a lot of ones. Well, the only reason I do that is so you can see the bit masking, yeah, rather than putting the hex value. So when we come to doing the explosion, then at least now we're in control of the waveform. So let's. Well, I try to be, mate. I try to be. I mean, people tell me off for mixing decimal and hex, but you know, we may be purists, but we've got to be real. Some people may still struggle with hex. Right. So we're doing the same thing again. Right. We need to get the map in the Vic doc. Hang on, where's that? Right, there's mapping the C64. There's mapping the C64. Where's mapping the Vic gone? Yeah, mapping the Vic. Right, so let's find the octaves. There they are. And we'll find it in here as well. I'm sure. Do we have the frequency on there, or was it the website? Or is it the back? Is it an appendix? Nope, we didn't have it in there, did we? So it must have been the website. Right, let me just get the website up, because I bookmarked it, didn't I? Yeah, we had a big... I think I bookmarked it. Ah, there it is. There it is. Right, so let's figure out what we're doing. So we've got the Vic octaves here. So let's have a look at the code. To find... Oh, no, it's not that one. That's the actual Myriad code. So we are looking at FF. Right, so we're starting at FF. And we're going down to 7D. Going down to 7D in steps of 2. Now, we didn't use the same numbers, did we? No, so we have to work out. Right, so FF. So we have to knock off 128, don't we? So FF is 255. I don't know why I did that. Minus 128 is 127, which is A sharp, right? So that's A sharp. And we are on... Oh, we need to know what voice we're on, don't we? We are on voice 3. Yeah, voice 3. So voice 3 is that one. So 128 is what? Octave what? Hang on. Octave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Octave 5. Long variable names and branch names. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. And then we're going down to 7D. Right, 7D. 7D. Which is less than 128. That's interesting. Because the high bit is the switchy on and offer thing. So I wonder if 125 is where it switches off. I've not looked at tracks yet, mate. I was trying to sort out my thing. I was going to, though. Right, okay, so 7D. How far is that going down? Because it's not going down in 2 steps, is it? That's going down the entire scale, I reckon. Down to here. So, let's... what is it? It's the buzzer sound effects, yeah? So, it's the buzzer sound effects. Let's fire up Myriad. So, the buzzer sound effects is wave 3. This might not work. Oh, yeah, it didn't work. Didn't think it would. Pants. Hang on a sec, guys. I need to copy and paste a few things. Because I've changed the extension, haven't I? So let's just grab them 3. Oh no, not them 3. I want the Vic version. I want the Vic version. That's what I want. Open with Notepad, thank you. This is what I want. Don't want that. Right, get rid of those 2, get rid of that. And put that in there. Right. Right, see if it fires up now. There we go. Right. So, swoopers. Buzzers, sorry. So there's 2 sounds there. There's 2 sounds there. There's the one that it's doing that, but that seems to be a constant sound. And then the one when it drops. Yeah. I'm not too sure if we did that second sound. So that's the first sound. Right, this... Oh, not dive bombing. Oh, it's doing the other one. It's doing the other one where it's... Because the execute bad guy has the other sound effect in, doesn't it? Yeah, the floater. OSK doing SID coding. Yeah, yeah, mate. It's bad. It's bad. So in our aliens, we might have that wrong. This buzzer wrong. You know, here, set buzzer, because that looks like it's happening there. Yeah, so it sets that. This is the dive bomb effect, and the other one where it's not dive bombing is doing the. Yeah, right. We need to we need to split this out. So this is the buzzer dive sound effect. And then we'll have just the normal sound buzzer sound effect, which is actually going to here, which is going there, because it's what it's doing. So we don't need all this yet. We'll take it out and we'll just tell it to jump to that. But that needs to go in where it's not dive bombing, yeah? So that's not moving, this is moving. So JSR because there was, like I say, there was two distinct sounds. There's the sound where it's going left and right, and then there's a different sound when it goes down, when it dive bombs. So it's the dive bombing sound that we need to pay attention to. Just realised you can pop out the chat window there. There's a second not dive bombing routine, is there? Right, so it does hit. Oh yeah, so you are right. Oh, this is executing the side. Yeah, we'll put it in there because it's executing the side. Good spot, mate. Good spot. Good spot, mate. Good spot. Because this is doing the sidewinder movement, which is just the floater sound effect, isn't it? Right. So back to here. So dive bombing. So we got to listen to the dive bombing because it looks like it starts off high and does the entire range, or the three octaves that are in the Vic. So let's just run it again, yeah? And I'll try and stay out of the way. It is, it's going through all the three octaves, isn't it? So it's going through all the three octaves of the full three octaves. So that's why it's going to 7D. So 7D is effectively here, effectively down there, if you minus 128 off it. So what we need to do is we need to follow suit. We need to go through three octaves from octave 5, A sharp. So from there and do three down. So that's 1, 2, 3, down to C, yeah? So 3 octaves. So we need to be at the top. Should we be right at the top, or should we just do octave 5 downwards? Like, ooh, that's a good question, John. Yeah, we'll start at 5. We'll start at 5 because that's where the other one is. So A sharp 5 is that 3D 3B. 3D B2, sorry. So we start there and we're going 3 octaves down. So A5, A4, A3 down to here. Yeah? So we're going to we'll go to C. Ooh, question. We'll go to C. We'll go to C like it's on in the Vic. So 3 octaves is basically here going to 08 A8. Now we've got to work out the steps. We've got to work out the steps. So the original one was stepping 2. Right, so let's work this out. So FF minus 70 equals 130 divided by 2 equals 65 steps. 65 steps. Right. Right, let's work this out. See if we can work this out. So 3D B2 minus 08 A8 equals that divided by 65 equals, oh, it's a stepper of 208 DO. Stepper of 2. Oh. Thank you very much, mate, for confirming my maths. I've just seen the chat. Thank you very much for confirming the maths, mate. Right, so the high frequency. So we was right. So they're setting voice 3. So we're going to be setting voice 2. Yeah, we're going to set voice 2. So the high, starting with the high, which is 3D for the dark.
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Oh my God. Mikroman. Welcome. 19 months. I was right. I did say 9. I said 18 yesterday on Monday, didn't I? Mate, it's nearly 2 years. You're not far away from. I can't believe I've been streaming for over 18 months. Wow. Thank you very much, Mikroman, for resubbing. It's much appreciated. Oh no. I hope it's okay. We're going to have to do that, aren't we? On this. Let's make sure we put them on. Oh, it's voice 3, isn't it? No, we're doing voice 2. That's it.
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Oh my god. Docster, you've done it again.
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Docster, thank you very much for the 5 gift subs again. Thank you. Who have they been given to?
Hi, John here.
Oh,
Another
D-Type.
subscriber. Stay a while.
C64 Mark.
Forever.
C64 Television. There's a new one.
Hi, John here. Another subscriber. Stay a while.
Yucca with Data. He's a new one. We've never heard of that person before. But thank you very much, Docster. It's very much... It's still going.
Stay a while. Stay forever.
You're very generous, mate. Very generous. Right, we are definitely voice 2. So 3D B2. So that's B2. Our stepper is DO. And our target is... That's the low, isn't it? So it's A8. 08. So this is going to be all the same, but the difference here is that's +1, that's reg 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. You have no idea what that means. D-Type, you have now become a Twitch subscriber of my channel. Welcome. You'll also, if you've linked your Twitch account to your Discord account, you'll find out that there's some new channels open up because you're a subscriber. There's the Patreon and Twitch channel for Twitch subscribers and Patreon subscribers that you'll get access to. If you've linked your Twitch account to Discord, I think that's how it works. But thank you, Docster, again. Such a kind guy. Right, so I think that's right. I think that's right. Oh, yeah, there's no commercials, is there? There's no commercials when you subbed. Oh, the decay. Oh, the decay. Oh, I see what you mean. I'll tell you what. I was going to say, let's leave it and see how it sounds. Yeah. Because we're messing around here, so so it's buzzers, so that's 3. It's wave 3. Let's see what it sounds. I've got to stay out of the way as well. Hang on, let me get my fingers on the buttons. Now, nothing. Yeah, absolutely nothing. Let's see what's happening in C64 debugger. Right, I'll just turn the sound off so you won't get annoyed with it, and I'll turn that down as well. Oh, I died again. I'm gonna have to put myself in invincible mode. I think. So we can, come on, down. So we can run it. So we want that one, I think. Right, let me just put myself in invincible mode, yeah? Myriad. We need to just, there we go, this. We'll just do that. It's better. So we don't have to worry about crashing. Right, what is going on? Not a lot. And that's voice 1. Now we're supposed to be on voice 2. So this should be doing the down cycles as well. So nothing's happening on voice 2. Yeah, nothing on voice 2. So, what have I done wrong? Have I set it up wrong? Set the frequency to... Oh, well that doesn't help, does it? Store it +1, because that's voice 3. Stepper +1. Low +1. High +1. Set the pulse wave of 2, low and high. Set the decay of 2. That of 2. Set the registry for 2. Alright, so it must be this then. No, not that. This. It must have a problem in here. Yeah, it's like it's Oh, well this doesn't help. That doesn't help. We need to do... In fact, I can do this, can't I? Like that. So we can do the same thing there, like that. That's what's causing the problem. We're not setting the gate. It was just doing voice 1 all the time. So that didn't help. Right, let's try that again. Well, voice 1's going, but voice 3 isn't. There's no frequencies being set or anything. Let's have a look on here. So we know that... Oh, I've added some bytes though, haven't I? I'm going to put a breakpoint in. I'm going to put a breakpoint in just to make sure that it's doing it. So let's put a breakpoint there. I mean, this is gonna go. Right. We'll put a breakpoint there. Because I want to make sure that Y's going up, yeah? Because with CPY with 3, branch if not equal to process the next voice, which is there. So it should go through it. And we will step through where we're doing it. Oh, did we actually put the dive effect in? I can't remember. Did we actually put the dive effect in? So execute. I am not diving. No, we didn't. We didn't. That didn't help, did it? Right. Let's take that breakpoint back out. Yeah, it never got there. Right, let's see. Right, does it do it? Well, there we go. So we've got, but it doesn't seem to be going down very far. It's only going down to 5. Right, let's play this in Vice. So I'm going to turn the sound back on. I'll turn my sound up as well. Let's have a listen. Oh, am I live sharing? Oh, no, mate. No, mate. I forgot. Hang on. I'll put it in Discord, yeah? Under the Patreon channel. There you go. I forgot about live share. Right, that seemed to work. That seemed to work. I mean, if we do the original... Right, so that's the original. So if we now go to this one and do this one. I think that's wrong frequency but right sweep. You mean, do we need to go higher? Is that what you're saying? We need to go higher. Start higher. Okay, let's start higher, yeah? So, we're gonna start high. Are they dropping themselves? Yes, they are. There's a 22% chance of determining whether a 4% chance of dropping. I think. I think that's the maths. Right. So we need to then. We're going up then. So, are we going all the way up, or are we just going to go up an octave? Oh, you think we need to come down an octave? All right, okay. So start at A4, yeah? So start there. And then finish at here. Okay. So we start there. Okay, let's write this down. 01 D9 and finish there. That's what you were saying, wasn't it? One E D9. Yeah. So we're going from octave 4 to octave 2. Right, we'll keep the same stepper, yeah? So that's going to be 1E. D9. And we are stopping at 54.04. Right, let's listen. There we go. Got that just down to 1 now. That sounds okay, doesn't it? That sounds okay, yeah. Right. That's another sound done. Right. Let's go. Nut sound is okay. Right. Oh, but sound is okay. Step needs to be lower. Oh. Yeah, okay. Sounds okay. Right. Next one is that voice 3 one. Where is it? This one, the swooper. So that's the next one, the swooper. Why does it make 2 stars? Why does it make 2 stars for noise? Hey mate. Evening. Skaslin. Well done on your competition entry last night. I showed my competition entry earlier on. I'm not showing it again. The step is running out before it reaches the bottom. I don't think it was. I think what was happening was it was still evaluating whether to dive bomb, yeah, and restarting it. And that's what I was thinking it was doing. Let's just see if it just reevaluates the dive. It does. It reevaluates the dive bomb. So this is the 4% chance. This is where it's saying, am I going to make this dive bomb? Yeah. So it does the 4% chance, and then it bypasses it. What's happening is it's doing the dive bomb there. Yeah. And then carries on. But the problem is when it comes here, it's not saying that we're dive bombing. It's doing it again. Am I going to dive bomb? And so restarts the sound. So I mean, we could put I suppose we could test to see if it's dive bombing already, and if it is, not to do anything? I didn't think. I mean, the C64, sorry, the Vic one, the original one, was doing the same thing. I mean, we could correct it, but the problem is, right, that is only when we've only got one on the screen, yeah? When we've got one on the screen, it's controlled. We can see what's happening. But when we've got lots of them, we could put all the coding in the world in to say, oh, if we dive bombing already, don't reset the sound. Because the next one it comes across, it's going to go, oh, I'm going to reset the sound. Is it worth spending the effort doing that? I don't think so. I think it's just when it's down to one, it's a bit more obvious. Yeah, I think when it gets down to one, it's a bit more obvious. Right, initialize. So there's this routine called initialize voice 3. Where is it? Down here. Right. So we're gonna copy. We're gonna copy this because it's the same sort of thing. But this is voice 3, which is the same as voice 2, I think. Yeah, voice 3. Voice 3 is what voice 2 is at the moment. Yes. Voice 2 on the C64 is voice 3 on the Vic. Right. So it's going from FA to C8 in steps of 2. So we're on voice 3. So we're on the high pitch. So FA. So let's go and figure this out. Right. FA. Not divide. Not divide. FA minus 128 is 7A. So 7A. And it's going down to C8 minus 128, which is 48. So let's see where we're going from. So we're doing 7A. Oh, I've got 7A and 48, and I didn't take the decimal values. So that's 72. And 7A is 122. So it's coming from 122, which is in this area. So we'll say it's this area, yeah? So we'll say it's B. So it's going from B to 72, which is there. So it's going down 2 octaves. So we'll say we're going from there to there. So it's doing 2 octaves. Do you concur? 2 octaves, and it's doing octaves 5 and 4. So the stepper is 122 minus 72 divided by 2 is 25 steps. Right. So, octaves 5 through 4, starting at A sharp, so that's A5 sharp, and going through to C4 sharp. Right, let's find those numbers. So starting at 5, A5 sharp, which we already really should know about, which is this one. So we're doing 3D B2 to octave 4, so C4 sharp, which is there, which is 1, 2, 5, 8. Right, let's work these out. So 3 D B2 minus 1 2 5 8 equals. So that is 11,000. So we divide that by 25. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's going to be problematic. Rats. Yeah, 433 decimal. Yeah, 433 decimal. Right, okay, we just need to do a slight... We need to do a slight adjustment. So we'll do this. We'll add a high in. And we'll add this to every one that we see. So that's that one. Right, stepper is there, so we'll add that like that, because these are all zeros. Same there. Right, so this is going to be 1. Sorry. So 1 BB. Hey matey. Well done on your challenge last night. Well done. There we go. That should do that. Still had +1 on that when you pasted into voice 1, did I? Oh, yes I did. Good spot, mate. Good spot. That's voice 2. And that's voice 2 as well. Right. Good. Hey, Kelso. I showed the guys earlier my attempt. My entry that wasn't an entry. Hey, Retro Rusty. I showed them at the beginning of the stream my attempt, and I should say my non-entry, because I knew I was going to come last. There was just no way. There was no way of escaping it. But yeah, I mean, I'll show you. I'll show you again. This is my April entry to Shallan's competition. Right? Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, it errored again. That's that new extension. It's driving me nuts. There you go. There you go. Was it in basic? Oh dear. You like the scroll effect? Oh, you mean when it does it? No, it wasn't written in BASIC. It wasn't written in BASIC. It was, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, try 10 times that, Mike. Tron. I'm too much of a structured programmer. I can't deal with this optimization thing. I'm too much of a structured programmer. Yeah. I finished it. I mean, I could have entered, but I knew I was going to come last. Because this is my 6th version, and I just couldn't get it any lower than that. I mean, that works out to 32 MCBs. My first one was like 43 MCBs. How many bytes? 196. 150. Yeah. 150. I'm just too structured. I'm just too structured. There's a lot of roles and ASLs and stuff. You know. Hey ho. No, it's not large. It's not large. It was a lot larger than that. I mean, I set up the table. I programmatically set up the table, which is that. But the thing is, right, this is 2 bytes less than actually putting the table in. So I saved 2 bytes by coding it. I'm no good at. I'm just too structured. I'm too structured. I will. I can't spend that sort of days, mate. I mean, I did a 24-hour stream at Easter, so I couldn't. I can't spend that sort of time. But hey ho, I did it. I got it working. I was pleased I got it working. I just knew that I was going to be dead last, and I've already been dead last once, and I didn't want to be dead last again. Not with my reputation of... Yeah, I got it done. I got it. I mean, I did have a lot of problems trying to get it to work. A lot of problems. I was trying to be too clever, and it wasn't working, so I went back to being a structured programmer. And once I coded it like I would code... some in my day-to-day life, it worked first time. I couldn't believe it. It worked first time. But then trying to shave off savings and stuff like that, I just couldn't do it. But you guys, I mean, there were some impressive cycle counts in there. I mean, when I was looking at it, everything, I was 10 times, well, no, I think the highest one, I was still 5 or 6 times more cycles than the one than Grey. The Grey Defender. Oh, the C version, yeah. It was very, very clever. I mean, I was watching it, and I was just thinking, oh, I'm gonna stay quiet because I can't do it. I might have a go at the AI one though. Right, so we are back on this. So our stepper is BB01, and we are stopping at 12:58. All this is going to be the same. Right, so this is the sweeper, isn't it? These are the sweepers. This is what we're testing next, the sweeper. Right, let's find out what that sounds like. What's the original one sound like? I keep missing it. I keep going past it. Where's the setup? There it is. You like the sound? Oh, right. Well, this is the original one, yeah? That's what it's supposed to be sounding like. I think it needs to go up. I think it needs to go up an octave. Yeah, I think it needs to go up an octave. Right, let's knock it up an octave. Okay, so we'll keep the stepper the same. We're just going up an octave. So we're going from 6 to 5 then. So 7B 6-3. So we're starting off at hang on a second. That's not right. That's not right. Let's try this again. That's better. I was going to say we can't have got it that wrong. That's better. Writing a C compile is also still on your bucket list. Well, that's impressive if you can write a C compiler. My claim to fame is that I wrote an assembler, and that's all I'm claiming. Right, what's next on the old sound effects? Oh, bullets. Bullets. Right. So let's grab this. And we'll put it on the bullet. Right then, so we are in voice 2 land. So we're in this domain now. We're in voice 2 land. So let's. I'm picking up my pen, Gary. Be careful. I might start clicking. So FA. To C8 in steps of 3. Right, let's work out what FA is. Let's get that there. Right. FA. Ooh, okay, stop. FA minus 80. So that's 122.
Oh my god, more bits? Thank you very much. You guys really spoil me.
Oh, mate, thank you very much for the bits. Thank you. You're wondering what? Yeah, you'll be in the bits arena soon. I mean, Mikroman was laughing his head off yesterday. I think Docster was giggling away yesterday at your stream, wasn't he? He said he was laughing his socks off. That was right, wasn't it, Docster? You was having loads of fun watching Mrs. OSK, weren't you? Aaron Minecraft hubby. Right. Well, thank you for the bits, mate. Nicomo, thank you. Much appreciated. Right, okay, I've lost where... Oh, C8. C8. Right, C8 minus 80 equals 72. Oh, these numbers sound very similar. These numbers sound very similar. But they're in octaves, so we're talking octave... Right, so 1, 2, 3, octave 4 to 3. So that's octave 4 to octave 3. In steps of 3. Okay. So 122 minus 72 divided by 3 is 16. In 16 steps. Right. Okay, let's do octaves 4 to 3 then. Where's my thing? Right, octave 4 is that. So that's going to be starting at 1E, D9. That sounds very familiar. And we are going to octave 3, O9 to C. To O9 to C. Alright, let's work that out. So 1E D9 minus O9 to C equals divided by 16 gives us 346. 15A as the stepper. Right, let's do that then. Right, so we are talking now voice 3 for fire. So let's change everything to voice 3. So 3, 3, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, plus 2, 3. Right, so that's now on voice 3 of the 64. So our high is 1E. Our low is D9. Our stepper is 5A01. And we are stopping at 2C. 09. And everything else should be the same. Right, so this is the fire. Okay, so let's Oh, we'll just do it. We'll just do it. Right, let's fire. Yeah, that's going to be annoying, isn't it? Yeah, it's got stuck on something. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Right. I don't know if I can... What? There we go. That's it. That's muted that. Okay, so we've muted voice 2. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, you can mute the voices. Right. Let's do a fire. Let's see what it's doing. Oh. Right, it's not doing, it's not going. It's not going down. It's at 1 ED9 and it's not going down. Right, so it's not going down. Why would it not be going down? Why would it not be going down? Am I not evaluating the voice? Well, let's just make sure I've done the settings right first. Bullet. Right, that's bullet. Let's just make sure I've got the settings right. Oh, hello. That didn't help. That might have fixed it, to be honest. Let's try that again. Right, let's mute that. Right, here we go. Fire. Is that going the wrong way? That's going the wrong way. That's going the wrong way. What have I done wrong there? 1E D9. Yeah, that's right. 5A 01 for the high. And we're stopping. Yeah. It's that. Step below. No. I didn't put the word low in because we used that in the Vic version, yeah, which is a single byte anyway, yeah. But it's strange how it's going up. It's strange how it's going up the frequency instead of down it. Let's look at the... So this is it. So it's Y. Frequency step. So we're subtracting the frequency stepper, storing it back, loading its frequency stepper high. Why is it going up? Yeah, I'm checking. I'm going to have to check all the variables, yeah. But it's strange how all the other sound effects work. Voice 3. Let me just run that again. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Right, we'll shut off voice 2. There we go. Right, here we go. Fire. That is weird. Oh, so it's still got the... We need to... Right, there. That is weird that it's going up. Right, there's two things going on there. There's two things going on there. We need to... We need... How can we shut off the voice? Is it just by not giving it a waveform, yeah? But we shut off the gate, yeah? Try resetting the oscillator first. How do we reset the oscillator? Yeah. Set test bit on. So we're disabling the oscillator. Is that what you're saying? Right, okay. Set the gate and the test for the first frame. Okay. But what I am gonna do is, if the frequency is high, because we are, where are we jumping to? We're jumping to here, and I'm going to put 0. And I'm going to put it in there. So if the voice is finished, it shouldn't be still on. Yeah. Yeah. But the thing is, you know, this should frequency high, subtract 1, then it would be 2. But it's going up. Can kill the voice by test out as well. Right. Let me oh, this is an unusual one. I'll tell you that I'm rubbish at the SID. I am rubbish at the SID. It's like a black art. It's like a black art to me. Right. Fire. Right, so that's not worked. That whatever I've done is now screwed it up. So let's go back. So we're gonna have to jump past this, I think. Yeah, I've also reset it as well. That's why it's gone quiet. But that's what I'm saying. I've got to go past it. I mean, this is switching it off. So, oh right, this is switching off the voice, isn't it? So it's there. I want that. Oh, hang on. Okay. This is wrong, isn't it? This is switching off the. This is switching it off. What, setting the test bit on? Or setting the test bit off? Oh, what have I broke? Right. The gate's still on, isn't it? Right. Test bit on resets the oscillator. But we're not even getting there, I don't think. I don't think we're actually getting here. Let's put a breakpoint in there. And really, I really don't want the sweeper. I don't want the sweeper sound getting in the way. I just want. Let's just in the. We'll just put an RTS in there. I don't want the sweeper sound getting in the way. I just want it to just concentrate on voice 2. Right, there we go. So we've got no sweeper sound, yeah? So we've just got voice 2. So let's press fire. Now, see, it's going the wrong way. Well, that turned it off. Is step high getting corrupted? That's a really, really good question. Let's find where step high is. Oh, I've got to find where it is. Well, there's the executes. But who built? Oh, that's builders. Way too high. Way too high. Pods. Boxers. Swoopers. Here we go. So I'm looking for. Where's the sound effect there? That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Right, so up here. So we are looking for. Well, that's strange. These are all 0-page locations and it's loaded them as absolutes. Gonna have to do something about that. Right, so that's 93, which is the low. The stepper is 8B. 8B. Stepper, low, and high is 97, and stepper high is 8F. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. So we will. Oh, 9F is the comparator. So 8B onwards. So 8B onwards. Right, so that's there. So there is some activity going on here. Eight B there. So there's some activity going on there. That is strange, because we've got activity going on this. A2. Why is that counting? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh. Ah. We've got a kernel enabled, so we got. Right. Okay. So what would be causing us the problem? So we've got the kernel. So we've got some. Now I think 80, 81 and 82 are fine. I think that's us doing that. Yeah, we're doing that. But our comparator has landed into this zone, 9F. So 9F, the comparator. So here so we got a problem that we're how are we gonna do this? Because switching basic out's not going to do anything. I mean, we'll switch basic out, but can't switch the kernel out, can we? Or can we? What we're using the kernel for? Well, we're not using it for keyboard reading because we've written a zone. I'm just trying to think. Are we using the kernel for anything? The answer to that would be no. Yeah, but the IRQ, yeah, the IRQ can be set to, is it FFFF and FFFE? That's where the IRQ comes from, isn't it? FFFF and FFF80. Or is that the boot cycle? Oh, and of course it doesn't go up that far. Or does it? And I've just missed it. Here we go. So here, IRQ. So we would have to set that location to go to our IRQ thing. And then we'd have to do an RTI. Instead of jumping to the hardware. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. To bank out everything, I just put 0 in one, don't I? To bank out everything. Oh, we don't want to bank out IO, do we? Okay. I thought there was a memory map in here. Must be in the appendixes. Hang on, let's see if we can find something in the appendixes. Nope. Oh, mapping the C64's let me down. Okay. Right, what do we need? Right, bit 0. Bit 0 controls low RAM. And switches basic 1. Right, so bit 0 needs to be a 0. Bit 1 controls the high RAM on kernel, so that needs to be a 0. Bit 2 is a character generator, that can still be a 1. Oh, hang on. A 0 in the position switches the character ROM in. Right, so that's a 0. 35? Is it 35? Okay, let's put 35 in there. Right, let's do a bit of jiggery pokery. Right, so I need to be in the C64, which is this. And what I need... It's 35 to bank everything out. Okay, so what I need to do, yes, what I need to do is do this. So we need to set the interrupt. Right. Let's see, 3 16's 48. Yeah, 53 is decimal. Yeah, yeah. So we've set the interrupt to stop the interrupt from working. So when it runs through the C64 code, it then does this, and then it goes to our initialization routine in the IRQ, and that's what we need to change for C64 implementation, which is here. So what does bank out mean? Right, let me see if I can find a picture. Hang on. There we go. That's the picture I always use. Right. Right. What banking out means? Right. So what you see in front of us is the C64 memory map. Yeah. In terms of chips, so we've got 4 sets of RAM banks. That's why it's got the 64 name. And then on top of that sits ROMs. Yeah. So we've got the basic ROM, the kernel ROM, the character generator, the input output, and the color RAM. And what happens is the 6502 can only see from top to bottom. Yeah. So by default, the basics is banked in, which means that the 6502 can see it, and the kernel is banked in because when it looks, all it sees is the ROM. It doesn't see the RAM underneath it. Right? And it's the same address. So when we bank out the ROMs, we basically turn this off so it doesn't exist. So when the 6502 reads the memory address, it starts reading the RAM. And same with the kernel. And that's what we mean by banking out, because we're literally going to take it out. Yeah. Well, that's confusing. That's confusing it. So that's what it means. That's what we mean by banking in and out. We're literally taking that basic ROM and telling the computer it's no longer available. So it only sees the RAM underneath it. Same with the kernel. But banking in means we turn on the basic ROM, and then the 6502 only sees the basic ROM rather than the... Yes. So does that help, Rusty? Does that help? Does that help back learning, understanding what we mean by banking in and out? Yeah, we're just turning on and off the ROMs, yeah, and we can also turn off and on the character set and the I/O. So basically, we can turn everything off, yeah, and we just have 64K of RAM to work with, but then you wouldn't have a screen. And you wouldn't have keyboard input and stuff like that. So what we're doing now is we're turning off the basic ROM and the kernel ROM. That's what we're about to do. But we need to put things in place to do it. Yes. Which I mean, yes, you could write your own basic. I've done it. Right, so this needs to be in the VIT. No, it doesn't, because we're running it separately. So I need to rem that out and store A in FFFE and store Y in FFFF. Yeah. Yeah, I wrote my own basic. When I was a kid. I don't know if I could write my own basic now. But I wrote my own basic when I was a kid. Yeah, we need the I/O in. I'll see if I can dig out. I mean, I did the graphics extension videos. If you remember when we wrote our own graphics basic commands for the C64. Yeah, do it in Python in no time. Yeah, yeah. Right. Let's see if we haven't broken it, alright? Let's see if we haven't broken it. Oh, I've still got it running. Let's just run it in. I'll tell you what, let's put a breakpoint. We will put a breakpoint there. Oh, and oh no, I forgot I was live sharing. I forgot I was live sharing. Well, the new extension doesn't like live share. Who's there's only one. Is it Gary? Is it you just live sharing? I'm gonna have to stop it, mate. Oh, it's crashed. VS Code's crashed. Oh dear. Let me just set up the live share for Gary. I'm putting the link in Discord, mate. There you go. Right. So we got a breakpoint so we can follow it, see what's going to happen. Just to make sure that we're still working, yeah? So here we go. So if I do that, so here is basic, this is the kernel, so these two should disappear when we get to that that point where we're going to turn off the ROMs, yeah? So we're setting the interrupt, so the interrupt shouldn't be working now, and then we're going to turn off, there we go. The ROMs have disappeared. Okay, so let's carry on. Oh, that's throwing a fat one, that one has. And that is because of this. That's because of that. Right. I think it's not that one. That one. There we go. Right. So, yeah, I'm fine with that. Go. Step through. So we bank out. Right. Go. Nope. We are still in trouble. A4. So it's definitely 1A4. A4. Let's just check that that is the 1A. Oh, a long way to go. Yeah, stack's filling up. It's got to be the IRQ. 1A4. So that's where it sets it. 1A4, which is there. Oh, hang on. Oh, we're doing the jump. Doing the jump. That is not where it should be. We are looking here. And so that's not that. That is that. Right, let's try that again. Right, let's get the stacking view so we can see what's going on. Right, so we know that it's banking it out. Right, so go. Well, we're not filling up. We're not filling up. So what are we missing? What are we missing? Oh, do we have to acknowledge the? Do we have to acknowledge the Vic? Right, so we need to acknowledge the Vic, don't it? So that's our ASL. Oh, I can't remember which one. What is it? Is it DO19? Oh, Vic IRQ. Come on. Oh, that's the correct way, is it? Okay. So DCOD. Oh, you're joking me. Oh, I haven't got it in, have I? There we go.
Oi, John, pay attention to chat.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right. Right. Let's see if that works. Right then. I've just spotted somebody in chat. That's a good shout, mate. That is an excellent shout. That is an excellent one, mate. You deserve those points, mate. Right, so it seems to be working now. So let's... Oh, I've still left the breakpoint in, Anna. Where's that breakpoint? Right, because I'm now live sharing, I have got to manually take it out, haven't I? So delete, 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 delete. Right. So, okay, so let's come down. Right. Fire! Well, we got the pew 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 sound. Finally, after all that. What are you talking about now? Crazy syntax. What's crazy? Still have to have a look at it. Oh, stores the register, stores the accumulator in the stack. Yeah. So you push the accumulator to the stack and then you pull it back. There's also another push to stack as well, which I've used as well, yeah? Which is this one. So what this does, it pushes the status register to the stack and then pulls the status register back from the stack. So in fact, I'm just thinking about that. I'm just thinking about that. Because we're doing a load, are we destroying some of the status register? I think we could be. Right, I'm going to have to take that out. Put it there for that one. And put it there for that one. Right, let's turn the swooper sound back on. Why remove the PHP and PLP? The status is auto push and pulled, is it? Oh, right, okay. Oh, okay. I did not know that. See, you learn something every day. Every day is a school day. I did not know that. I did not know that. Right, okay. Right. I'm just going to take a small break. I've had too many cokes. So I'll be back in a minute. Just bear with me. Right, I'm back. Now, it's normally Nico that wants to go out instead of me. I've had too much coke. Right, so we've got the fire going. So, what else have we got to do? We've got to do... Let's go through all these. So, we've done the floater. Done the floater. Done those. Done the buzzer. Oh, you're talking 68,000. It's one CPU I've not got into. Alright, so pods. Oh, we'll do the explosion one first. Do the explosion one, because that's going to be interesting. I'm actually learning... I'm actually relearning x86, so I can do a stream series for you guys. Because I used to code in x86 back in the 1990s. Yeah, back in the 1990s. I've got the code as well from my professional career. I got the assembly code for it, so I'll be able to show you it. I don't think the company will mind, seeing as it went bust 20 odd years ago. Yeah, I did the x86 ASM professionally for my job. So I want to do some x86 because it's still part of that era, isn't it? 1990, 1980s, 1990. The x86, the 8-bit version, 8086. So yeah, I think it'll be interesting. Hopefully, when I get round to it. Right, so we're going to do the explosion sound effect now, because that is going to be on the same voice as the fire. Oh yeah, segments as well, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, so we will do some streams on that. Because I think it'll be interesting for you to see how, the IBM PC used to be coded. Yes, definitely. Right, so let's do the explosion. So we're starting off at FF. So that's going to be the top end, and we're going down to 7D. So that's the bottom end. So we're going from the top to the bottom. Night, Gary. Yeah, it is on the noise voice. I think it'd be interesting, x86, just to have a blast at it. Right, so yeah, this is the noise voice, isn't it? So bit 7 is to turn on like it's done before, and then zero to 1. So it's doing the full range. It's doing the full range. So I presume the noise voice is still going to have 3 octaves, yeah? So I suppose we could still go through 3 octaves, yeah? Now, we're doing 3 octaves, aren't we, already? That's the dive, isn't it? Is that the dive? No, that's not 3 octaves, is it? Oh, it is. That's 3 octaves there. Right, let's hear how the explosion in the real thing sounds like, and then we'll figure it out. Oh, let's go on to a silent. Let's go on a silent level. For meteorites, let's go on a silent level so we can just hear the explosion. Oh, I need to... Oh, that was close. Right, got rid of them. Right. Are you ready to listen? It doesn't start all the way up, does it? It doesn't start really high up. So I reckon we could use the same... I reckon we could use the same parameters as here, but for the explosion. Right, so that's right. So that's DO. That's 0. And we are going down to 5404. Now, the waveform is not pulse. The waveform is not pulse. So we don't need to set. Yeah. So there is so we're on voice 3. So noise is bit 7. Noise is bit 7. Yeah. So we will turn on noise. I think that's if I've gone with my standard. Well, it's not complaining, so that's the noise. Alright then, so that should do the explosion. Right, let's try it. Whoa. Noise on isn't actually a thing. So where did I put the... Will they be machine specific, the constants? Or did I put them under constants? Probably under constants, I think. They're probably... Were they at the bottom? No. 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 Nope. Machine constants. Ah, here we go. So, triangle. Oh, I called it random. I called it random. There we go. Right, let's see. Let's put it into level... Let's get rid of that breakpoint. We don't need that now. Let's put it into level 4. We are where it's just asteroids, so we can only have to hear. Alright, here we go. So it's the explosions that we're interested in now. Is that too high? Oh, missed it. Yeah, that's too high, isn't it? Okay. Okay. So that's 1E. So that's up here on octave 4. Should we just drop an octave? So OF6C. OF6C and stop it at 3, 2, 1. So O2 4B, let's try that. O2 4B. 4B. O2. Right, let's see how that sounds. I am really rubbish at this game. I can't even hit it. I can't even hit it. Even when I'm in superhuman mode. Come on, John. You can do it. Here we go. There's something wrong there. I think the stepper's wrong. Yeah, I think the stepper's wrong. Let's work out the new stepper. Right, so top range was OFC8. Oh, 6C, sorry. Minus O2 4B equals. Divided it by, and I think it was 65. No. Back. Divided by 65. Oh. This calculator's rubbish. OF6C minus O2 4B equals. Divided by 65 equals 33. Right. See what it sounds like now. Is that too long? I think that's too long. So let's double it, 66. So that should shorten the time. There we go. That's better. That's better. Needs to be faster and needs to be faster and shorter. Was that comment before I've shortened it or still shorten it? Oh, right, okay. Right, okay, so that's the explosion done. So what else have we got to do? Oh, the pods. The pods, right, okay. So this is voice 1. And the floater used voice 1, so we'll nick that code. You done your things, or are you still doing it? You done it? What, you ready for your stream tomorrow?
I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. It depends what I've got on.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Right, so voice 1. So we are talking, right. So the last sound effects, I think, EB through to DC in steps of 3. Right. So voice 1. So this is octave 1, 2 and 3. So EB. You need to get your head around using Goat Tracker. I tried. Couldn't do the basic thing. That's why we have people that are experts of these sort of things, because I'm not. Right, 6B is 107. So that's 107. Right, DC minus 80 is 92. So 107 minus 92 equals, divided by 3 is in steps of 5. Right, so 107. So 107 is G. So octave 3G, and 92 so it's only dropping an octave, because 92 sort of here, so we'll say A. So 92 is octave 2A. So that's what we'll pick. So so octave 3G is OCF8. So that's what we'll put in. OCF8, and we'll drop it down to octave 2A, which is 0747. And now we just need to work out the differences. So OCF8 minus 0747 equals, divided by 5. Oh, 291. Nah, that'll do. We'll do it in 6 steps. F2. We'll do it in 6 steps. F2. So everything else should be the same for the pods. So right, pods, that's wave 8. Let's have a listen. John goes techno. Let's hear it out of the real thing. See if we're anywhere close. It's more of a thud, 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 isn't it? It's more of a thud, 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 thud. So maybe doing it in 6 steps is too much. Maybe we need to shorten it. 1/6B. Let's try and shorten it down. Right, here we go. That sounds more like the pod, doesn't it? Oh, these builders are getting in the way now. Let's do that again. That sounds more like the pods. The do 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 do. Yep. I think that we've got that nailed. I think we've got that nailed. I think that's all the sound effects. I think that's all the sound effects. So there's that's the voice 3 one. The bullet sound effect. The explosion. builder. That one's done. Right, okay. Let's put this back at the start and see how it sounds. Good at this game, aren't I? They're not dying very well, are they? Come on, die. This level's going to be a nightmare without the shields. Going to be a nightmare without the shields, that level. Well, I think we've got it nailed. I think we got the sound effects as close as we can get to the quiet. I think we've got the sound effects as close to the original as we can get. I think we've done not too bad. It's the same explosion when the player dies. Yes, it will be. Yeah, because it uses. I didn't see any other things, but we'll check anyway, because we need to code all that and put the shield in, because I want to change the way the shield works and stuff like that. It's all done then? No, not quite, not quite. Let's go back to our list. Where's our list? So sort out number of ships logic, which we haven't done yet. We've de-evolved. We've done that now. Implement the shield mechanics, because I want to change the way the shield works. What I want to do is put the warning of failure. So the user gets a warning when the shields are about to expire. This is done. We've done the transition. That's done. Leveling up we need to do, because I want to introduce power-ups and stuff like that. So we've done the test for the destruction, but yeah, we haven't. That's it. We haven't done the number of ships logic. That was the that's why it stops when you die, because we haven't done that. Right, let's put this in to Vic mode, because I want to just make sure that we haven't done anything to it that is screwed up. Right, so now we're in Vic mode, I think. Yes, we are in. No, we're not. That one. Now we're in Vic mode. Right, let's just check that that still works. Does it every time? This build and run not found. There we go. I think we've broke the fire. I think we've broken the... Oh, I'm going to run out of asteroids. Something was not liking the sound effects. So what was going wrong? Because something was going wrong. Something is... Oh, I just thought... I've just thought... I bet we're in the same position but with the Vic, but we can't... We can't bank out the kernel, can we? Oh yes, yeah, we're in the same thing. Okay. So in the same boat. It's just those 3 bytes. It's just those 3 bytes. How can we avoid those 3 bytes? Where's the symbols? Here we go. It's got to be around here somewhere.
Hello, John here. Thank you for following. Hope you enjoy the stream.
Hey, Justice. Thank you for following, mate. Thank you very much for following. On A3 to 6 usable as well? Yes, they are, because they're to do with the tape. Look, serial countdown, input output for the tape, cycle count for the tape, tape buffer. So they should be okay. It's just the jiffy clock. That's what's screwing us over, the jiffy clock. I'm just trying to find what... A0. It's not that one. Not that one. Okay, so I'm not even going to find the labels. So it can't be that. Someone's trying to inject. Oh, that is strange. It came out on the matrix but didn't come out on the display. Is RTI-A a valid instruction? No. No, it's just RTI. It's return to interrupt. Oh, this might be useful. Oh, here we go. Oh, let me find. Can I find that? There. Nope. Nope. Another one. Oh no. So that's. How do you find labels then? Ugh. That's strange that you can't find the labels. Oh, here we go. Could this be it? Oh, this could be it. Nine three. And here we go. 9-3. Right. Okay. So we need to bypass this. Was there? No. It's strange how you can't find the labels quickly. Not like CPS where you can it gives you a list of labels and what the values are. Okay, so we'll just find it in the dump. Right, so we're looking for set floater. Here we go. Set floater sound effect. So 8B, 8F is the threshold. Is the frequency threshold. So 91 is voice 3. Maybe we're not getting there. Oh, voice 4, 92. Maybe we're not getting there. So why is it acting all weird? Is it this? Well, we process next voice. Here we go. Is it this? 8FOB. No, no, it's not. Wow, that's an interesting one. Because it only seems to happen on wave 1. Because listen. Right. Now if we get rid of them and go to wave 2. Listen. Right, got rid of them. Listen. It's just on wave 1. It's just on wave 1. So I'm just wondering if we're crossing streams, so to speak, in the sound effects. So, right, set floater. So this is the floater. So we're setting voice 1, yeah, and voice 1 there. So let's find the fire. Explosion. Here we go. Here's the fire. Never cross the streams. And this is the fire. But it's on voice 2. Oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. We are missing this. We are missing that. That could have been the problem. That would have been interfering with voice 1. Right, let's try that again. There we go. Yeah, it would have worked. It would have failed on the other levels that use voice 1. But why would wave 2 work? Because wave 2 was using voice 2, right? Because if we go, so this is the floater. So if we go to the sweepers, sorry, it was using voice 3. And that's why it worked, because we wasn't interfering with, I should say, voice 1 wasn't interfering with us. And it's all because I missed that Vic out, so it would have been adding 0 to the here. Because I missed that out, it would have been saying, it would have been storing it in the voice threshold plus 0, voice stepper plus 0, which is voice 1. And that's why voice 1 went all funny. God, dear. You have to think of all these things. Right, so let's go back to the Vic C64 version. And just make sure that we're still okay. I think I'm hitting this too quick. Yeah, I am. The extension's not keeping up with me. Yeah, we are all good. Right, so I'm going to say that that's been a pretty productive stream. So we've got all the sound effects now for the 64. We've got them for the Vic. So we've still got those things. So I think the next stream will sort out the death sequence. Yeah, get the number of ships counting down and the restart sorted out. And then we'll start looking at the shield mechanics, because at the moment the shield comes on, but we haven't got any tests in place. And then we'll look at adding some new functionality like power-ups and stuff like that, yeah? And an early finish for a change. Yeah. Yes. It was a little bit late last time, wasn't it? Just a tad. So we're getting there, and then once we've got all that done, then we'll start the evolving into the C128, the C16, and then we'll have a discussion about the pet, how we're going to retrofit it to the pet, because that's going to need an awful lot of thought, because we've got to figure out how to build a ship out of the graphics, what sort of characters we're going to use for all the other things. Yeah, I've got a long day tomorrow at work as well, and Mrs. OSK has as well, so she's got a project that's coming to a close. Alright then, well, thank you very much for joining me. It's been really good this time, and I will see, hang on, it's Wednesday today, yeah, Wednesday today, and I will see you on Monday. Thanks a lot guys, take care and see you soon. Bye. I'd like to thank all the patrons that are contributing to my channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now. Thank you very much.